Just see if everything's working. I'm not sure everything's working. So. Put some music in the background. Hello, Mr. Yeah, but I'm wearing it because it's the closest thing to Jamaica, innit? And, you know, I had to rep you lot last night. Sebastian, you won. You won a game of football. You won fucking 5-0, bro. How cool is that? You won 5-0. We won, but we won 1-0 with a Benjamin Pavard. This guy cannot stop scoring. Add this in. Gonna go live for a little bit. We're gonna talk about the Mexico game. For people who don't know me, I'm Jersey boy. I'm a France fan, France and Liverpool fan. So my national teams are France and Liverpool. My teams are France and Liverpool. But after working with Ryan for 2 years now, being his graphic designer, editor, and running the channel with him. When I made my own channel, me and Ryan talked, and Ryan said that because a lot of people have loved what I've done on Ryan's channel, when I've come on talk about Jamaica, that I think it's time that I do my own stuff now. So that's what I will be doing. That's not what I want. Chats. Chats. Let's get the overlay. It's not what I want, sorry. On this. Hello, Mez, how are you doing? Now, you played very good last night. Mate, go on, mate, you played very good last night. I'm going to put the chat over here. So let's have a look at the first comment. So, oh, what the fuck are you doing? You've got the comments on the side now. There we go. So let's have a look. I never do wear the Sweden kit. It's in the cupboard, but I thought I'd wear it because it's the closest thing I got to Jamaica. Sweden, France, yes, you played good. Yeah, we didn't play too good. I think what Ireland worked very well on yesterday was they stopped us doing the. We like to ping the balls in a lot of crosses. All our crosses were just getting headed out every single time. So we had no luck in that department yesterday. And of course, we won by another Benjamin Pavard screamer. Like, this guy is shit defensively, but this guy can only seem to score bangers. So he's a weird right back. Hello, mate. Good to see you, Mez. Been a while. It has been a very long time, Mez, since I've seen you. Big up. We've got to get you on the Liverpool stuff at some point. It's very good that this channel is here because the channel is here because you can focus on world of football more. Yeah, I will be focusing on world of football, but I'm still working with Ryan, so I will be doing some stuff with Ryan. I'm alright, mate. How's yourself? I'm doing very, very fine. I'm trying to make a lot of changes in my life to be a more healthy person. So that's the news, and I want to do more Jamaica stuff because I've never been to Jamaica, but I have this love for Jamaica. It's strange. Maignan was outrageous. Maignan was my man of the match last night, and Maignan, man, what a keeper. Magic Mike, it's been too long. It has been too long. But hello, anyway, people. Big up, Jersey boy. Yes, Demo, you might be wondering, why is Jersey boy doing Liverpool? Not Liverpool. I'm talking about Liverpool. You might be thinking, why is Jersey boy doing Jamaican content? But I'm doing Jamaican content because me and Ryan were supposed to do a dual watch along, right? So the plan was for the Mexico-Jamaica game, the original plan with Ryan, of course, Elite Sports TV, was we were going to do both watch alongs on both channels. They'd be simultaneous at the same time, and I would be on there with him commentating the game. But I had a football tournament in all day. I was very frustrated because obviously we lost and stuff like that. Then I got back. I started feeling really tired, and then I fell asleep. I woke up and it was like 20 minutes till kick-off. And then I got in the stream. I thought, okay, maybe I could do it just without a camera, but I thought that was stupid, and I got a bit angry at Ryan just because I was frustrated and stuff. So we disbanded the stream on the other channel just because I thought it made no sense if I wasn't there. So I felt, I did a preview for the game, and I felt since I've done a preview, I should do some sort of post-match from a neutral point of view, because I'm not, Demo, literally the plan is, in some point, I want to go to Jamaica, because I'm not Jamaican, bro. I've got English blood, French blood, Irish blood. These are the three nationalities I have: English, French, Irish. But I have this love for Jamaica. I just want you guys to do so well. I want to go to Jamaica, talk to all the Jamaican football fans. Let them help them have a platform. I want to go. I would love to in the future to go to the JFF, interview them 1v1 and just under that with Ryan and stuff like that, man. That's what I would love to do in the future. I'm not going to. Yes, Demo. Yes, man. So I technically can start doing Jamaican. But listen, I watched that Bobby Reid goal. Fucking hell, that is a banger. I swear Bobby Reid can only score bangers. Same with Benjamin Pavard for France. I've never seen him for us score a tap-in or an easy goal. It's either 35 yards against Argentina, on the side of his foot, pinging it, and it's just spinning, hits the top corner, or, like yesterday, Ireland, give away the ball to Pavard, edge of the box, banger, top corner. Bobby Reid, man, only fucking scores bangers. Literally, the guy only scores bangers. I swear to God, this guy only scores bangers. And I have my reservations. I've talked this about Ryan privately, but I think there has to be a serious conversation about Leon Bailey now. The only good game I've seen Leon Bailey have, 2 games, was against Man City where they drew 1-1, and against Everton, where I think he was involved in literally every goal. That's the only 2 games I've seen in Aston Villa shirt Leon Bailey having a good game. And against Jamaica, I swear, for Jamaica, since I've worked with Ryan, I swear to God, I've not seen a single good game from him. It's so strange. I don't understand it. He's so inconsistent. He's so inconsistent, and I want to see him do well. I literally do want to see him do well. But I don't know what it is. He just is not cutting through properly. Is he playing out of position? Does he need to be played somewhere else? Does he need to be benched? It's very, very hard to see because I honestly don't know. You know, I think he has to be benched. Jamaica's got loads of youngsters that can play. Yeah, but he's injury prone. He's injury prone. The guy he's a bit like Matip, you know. It's like just gets hamstring injury. It's just hamstring after hamstring injury. I think there is a good player in there, but someone has to help him personally release that. Has to help him. Not release it, sorry. Has to help him. How do I say it? Someone has to help him become the player that he could be. Because I've not seen it at Villa. I do agree. Personally, Demo, I don't know all the players, but for you personally, if you could choose any player to take his position right now in the squad, who would it be? Because on his performances, I don't think anyone can tell me he deserves at all to be starting. Right? So if I look, for example, let's have a look at my team, France. Let's have a look at my team, France. Is there any players in my country who I believe don't deserve to play? If you look at it, in my country, our back 4 is Maignan, Theo Hernandez, Kanate, Upamecano and Koundé. So all of them deserve their place. Midfield, you've got Rabiot, Chouameni and Antoine Griezmann. And then up front, we've got Giroud, Mbappe, Dembele. Probably one of the players I've all... This is the kind of... Probably the player I'm going to compare... This is the player I'm going to compare, guys, compared to Leon Bailey. And my national team is Dembele, right? Dembele, for us, has never turned up. And he's the same, he's injury prone as well. Paris. Who's Paris? I've got to look into this. If you guys could help share this stream out to more Jamaicans, I'd be much appreciated. I'm going to send a link to Ryan. It's saying a stupid thing now. Paris going to come from Mexico. I don't know much about Paris, but I bet he could have done something. Okay, Sweden, there's a lot of players that shouldn't play him. I saw that free kick last night. Who scored that free kick yesterday, Sebastian? There's one of your players, I think it was the captain or something. I saw him score like a Ward Prowse kind of free kick. That's not for you lot. Carlson. Oh, he's great. I remember my first club career mode. I signed Carlson. Baller man. When Damari Gray and Hutchinson come in the squad, Bailey should be benched. I agree. But is there any chance Damari Gray comes in there? That's my question. Because I don't know. Ryan told me about the Jamaican passport, but is there any chance he can? Damari Gray. Because obviously, if you look at other players, Ivan Toney, of course, has now had his first cap for England. I don't think Damari Gray has played for England yet. He's working on his passport now because you think about it. Imagine that, Demo. You've got a front three. Let's say for the Gold Cup, you've got a front three of Antonio, Bobby Reed, and Damari Gray. Because as you said, imagine the front three you got not Anthony. You got Antonio or Nicholson for the middle, and then you have Hutchinson and Gray on the wings. You'd be balling. Honestly, you would be balling. And if you look now at your defence is so much better. Because you've got Ethan Pinnock, who's baller. Who else you got? You've got Ethan Pinnock, who's a baller. Ethan Pinnock is a baller. You've got Damien Lowe, who's done very well. You've got I can't remember his name. The new fullback who plays for Wolves. Lembiska, I think his name is, or something like that. I think he came on at half time or something like that, and he was very, very good. So I think your defence is fine. I think Jarvain Brown should not be playing. Midfield, you still need a CDM, but I don't know if there's anyone out there. Greg Lee. I swear I saw Greg Lee doing the. I saw Greg Lee, one of the watch alongs was doing with Ryan last year, and he was very good. And I don't know why he hasn't had a chance yet to play again. But I think as it stands, I think Lembikisa should be your first choice in that position. But I can say Jamaica are looking very promising right now. I think the way things are going right now, I think if you can get a CDM, right? If you can get a CDM that's comfortable with passing, I could see you going in the World Cup. Russell from Chelsea is going to be CDM. He's great. Oh, who is it? Let me have a look at this. Russell Chelsea. Let's have a look at this. John Russell. Okay. He's, okay, so he's 22 years old. Very, very young. He's born in England. Born in Hounslow, in London. But he now plays for Barnsley in League One. And he made his debut yesterday. And he's a midfielder. So does he play... Is he an 8 or is he a 6? Does he naturally play as an 8 or is he a 6? That's really annoying to see then. So he was doing all the kind of work and then Leon Bailey let it down. This is why stats... I'm going to ask you this because you watched the game, Demo. Stats are very deceiving, right? We all know stats are very deceiving. Because if you look at the stats, Jamaica had a few chances, while Mexico nearly had like 30 shots and like 5 on target. Out of both teams, with all the chances, you know, Mexico with 30 or so chances, Jamaica with about 10 or 11 chances total. Who had the more clinical chances to win the game out of both teams? Oh really? Oh really? So you can also play centre back as well. A bit like kind of how Fabinho's been doing it for us when we've had injuries. Make sure to subscribe, people. We're trying to get to 250 subscribers. Yeah. Anyone can let me know who had the more clinical chances. Okay, so you had the best chance to win it, but Max had a more clear cut. Okay. So, at least you didn't let them score a winner, though. I'm pretty confident under what's the name? Who was your last? Who was your last manager? I'm forgetting all this shit now. Oh, I see. Okay, so you were quite lucky. But it doesn't matter if you're quite lucky. What matters is you didn't lose. You scored 2 goals in the first half, and I was telling this Ryan. You never know. You never know if you hadn't not conceded. If you hadn't given away that penalty, maybe you'd have won the game. Seriously, maybe you would have won the game because you took the lead twice. Whitmore, that was it. I think under Whitmore, you wouldn't have won this game. Because he was so obsessed with that Watson, wasn't he? Was his name Watson? I'm getting that right. Watson. Midfielder was about, nearly 40 years old. Wow, really? First time you've ever scored 2 goals away to Mexico? Well, I'm proud of you lot. Very proud of you lot. That's fantastic to see. That's fantastic to hear. Fantastic to hear. Love to see it. But it's just so typical of stuff going with all these teams. It's the first time you scored 2 goals, but then it's the first time it's 2-2 at half time. People make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If we get enough people and enough people do want to call in and talk to me about Jamaica, then I will open the call-ins up for Jamaica fans if you'd like to come and chat to me about Jamaica. We're going to be live for about an hour or so talking about Jamaica. Yeah, if we get enough, I will open call-ins, but we'll have to see. Yeah, second ever draw away to them in history makes it 2 big dogs in CONCACAF. Well, to me, it looks like there is progress for you to be able to end the World Cup. You just need more players. You've now got, see, Russell, who's coming in. You've got a lot of stuff going your way now, and it's just about getting the stuff right. So, what's your next game? Honestly, what is your next game? Your next game is against Guatemala, which is in less than a month, on the 15th. I'm guessing this is going to be a very rotated squad, of course. There's not going to be any of the big players. You won't have Russell, you won't have, it'll be the Jamaican Premier League, the JPL players. So that'd be interesting to see how that goes and stuff like that. So let's go look at the stats, of course. So 25 shots, Mexico had 4. You only had 6. So that's the disappointing. If you look at it, that's the good thing. If you look right there, your stats. You had 6 shots, 4 on target. Basically, you scored with less chances. Mexico had about 30 chances, and they only could score 2. Right? You scored 2 out of 10 chances. If you look at, I think it's total shots 6 and then 4 on target. So out of like 3 or 4 chances, you scored the chances. If you yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better to see. Just much better. I wonder when the next fixtures are going to be announced. Of course, next week is the draw, right? Not next week, next month is the draw for the Gold Cup. There's a few YouTubers I want to shout out that I do watch that I think are very good in terms of talking about Jamaica. We got, obviously, my man, one of my best friends, Ryan LFC, or Elite Sports TV. Of course, people don't know I work with him literally every day, helping run Elite Sports TV, helping with the thumbnails and all that kind of stuff. You got IMAX at football, which I do watch. The only really two Jamaican channels I watch are those. Yeah, you do have a point there. You technically only scored 1 goal because the second goal came from an own goal. But if you look at it in a way also, you did make the goal. Because one of your players crossed a shot or something that resulted in their own goal. So I would classify it as a goal. But to score 2 goals against Mexico and not win, it's a bit disappointing. And of course, you know, Ravel giving away the penalty, which is poor. I'm gonna just for a second, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the highlights. I'm gonna watch the highlights now because I want to have a little bit of a look at it. So it's in by Shaman Nicholson, and then Bailey has a ridiculous shot out the box. That is a goal. That's one of the best goals I've seen. That is stunning. And if you look, you literally could have gone 2-0 up very quickly. And I'm looking at the Mexico goal. It is honestly the easiest goal you can score. Now, looking at it now, it's the easiest goal. Bobby Reed scores a scream outside the box, and then Mexico have an easy tap in because the defence is just not tracking him. So look, there's a corner. It's in shots, but it comes off Edson Alvarez. Beginning and goal. And have a look at the that's just a stupid tackle. And look at the replay again. Are they going to show the replay? We show the penalty. So look again. It's really late. Awful. I honestly think you should not let a player play for your national team if they're not even playing for a club. They're gonna have no fitness. What will the stats say? Jamaica player scored? No, of course not. But Ravel, yeah, for me personally, this is my opinion. And it's be the same thing for my national team, France. I don't want to see any player play for France who has no club. Because as a national team player, you've got to pay for the shirt. If you're not playing for any club, you're not going to have the experience of playing matches every week or playing matches every whatever. Your only game is going to be that national team game, and you're not going to have the fitness. Training is not the same as playing matches. And I think Helmgrimsson personally should not pick Ravel until he's got a club, because you've got to have constant rhythm as a footballer, constant rhythm in playing. And participation, because I'm telling you now, training is not the same. Training is not the same. I do agree with you on that, Demo. I do agree with you on that. I do 100% agree with you on that, but still, you understand what I'm trying to say. No. Balala, the first goal, he hesitated. Yeah, agree with you on that. The goalkeeper was actually mad at him. Watched the replay. I'll have to rewatch it. Al just says, I agree. Yeah, he's still technically. I do. As I said, I do agree with you on that. 100%, I do agree with you on that. But my point still stands. You should not be playing for your national team if you haven't got a club, because you need that rhythm. Maps, Mariappa, Kemal Lawrence, and Ravel needs to be left out of the squad. I think Ravel should be left out till he's got a club. I think Kemal Lawrence is no longer first choice like he was on the Whitmore, and Mariappa. I think Mariappa should stay. Maybe his backup. But Mariappa's no longer first choice. Kemal Lawrence, I don't even think is third or fourth or fifth choice. He's like third or fourth choice. Maybe even further down that. And Ravel, of course, is first choice, but needs to find a club. My opinion, he needs to find a club. Players. Oh my god. Do apologise, people. No idea what that was, and I might have accidentally hurt your ears. I'm so sorry. Make sure it's 15 people of you watching. Make sure to subscribe, people. Make sure to leave a like if you can. Subscribe. We're on the road to 250 subscribers. We will be doing a lot of Jamaican content on here, and top 5 club level stuff. So you will see stuff like Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, and then international you'll have Euros, World Cup, Macarena. Yeah, there's a YouTube short playing. So, we're doing stuff like La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, French League, the top 5 leagues in football. Then we'll be covering Champions League, Europa League, and also, in terms of international, we'll be covering France and Jamaica. Those are the 2 national teams I'll be focusing on in terms of individual content. In terms of covering for watch-alongs, we'll be doing the European Championships, the Gold Cup, the World Cup, the Nations League, European Nations League, and then the Nations League for CONCACAF. Yeah, but that's why I said I don't think he should be left out the squad. I just don't think he should play. I think Ravel should be benched till he's got a team, which he should be able to find a team. What was his last club? Let's have a look. What was his last club? Ravel Morrison. Have a look at the facts. What was his last club? DC United. It says here he's playing for DC United. Is he only training with DC? Oh, I see. Okay, he's signed for DC, but for some reason, DC have not put him in have not registered him. Does anyone know why he wasn't registered? That's a question I have. No, I do remember that. That was a banger. As I said, Dima, I think Ravel is still a very good player, but I think he just needs rhythm. If he can find rhythm, great. Last time, yeah. So I'm going to ask you this question. I'm going to put a poll. Let's put a poll up. All right. There you go. There's the poll. People vote if you can. Make sure to subscribe. Exactly. That's why I think don't leave him out the squad. Just bench him. But I honestly believe, Demo, though, by the time you play next, he could have a club. My question, though, seriously, though, is does anyone know why he's not been registered for DC United? Does anyone actually know? I'm really wondering why he's not registered. Two votes so far, one each. One of you thinks yes, he should be benched, and one of you thinks no, he should not be benched. But as I said before, I think by the time you play next, he could have a club, which basically defeats the purpose. One. Now I think yes or no should be fine. Come on. Are you at work, Demo? Are you at work? People, can we get 20 likes? Can we get 20 likes? AD, hello AD, how are you doing, sir? Of course, congratulations to you, AD. Congratulations to the US of A, your national team, for reaching the final four of the Nations League. So I want to congratulate you on that. Of course, my team yesterday, we beat Ireland 1-0 from a Pavard screamer. So we're 2-2 in Euro qualifying. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. But I wanted to congratulate you, AD, on reaching the final four of the Nations League. Let's have a look in the CONCACAF Nations League. I want to see who is the final four. Who is in the final four? League A. Here we go. So the final four is Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica. I've not played yet, so it's Mexico. It's in Mexico and USA have qualified. Canada and Panama still have to play. So we'll have the other two teams. Next up, Austria away. We have Gibraltar. We have Gibraltar next. We have Gibraltar. We most likely will rotate against Gibraltar. I can see us making a lot of changes. Maybe playing. You never know. We might change a little bit and play Lafont something. No, Sebastian. I'm not going to do everything. I can't do everything. I wish I could do everything, but I'm the only one hosting the streams. So I can't do it. If I had other people hosting, then yeah, maybe. Who Egypt playing? Egypt playing. Salah's just scored here. Another goal. Against Malawi. Salah, I like seeing Salah score, but he's got to do better. For Liverpool. We've got Man City on the weekend, so it's just going to be a tough game. Georgia, Norway and Scotland, Spain. Oof. It's a tough game now for Scotland. Georgia, Norway. I think Norway will win that pretty easily. No offence to Georgia. It's not easy. Sorry, I think Norway will win. I completely forgot they've got Kvaskelia, so I think they will win that game. Norway, maybe, but Kvaskelia will get a goal, man, because this guy is the Georgian Messi. And he is a superstar in the making. I wouldn't say he's world class yet, Kvaskelia, but he's getting there. You know you're getting good when all the big clubs are keeping a massive eye on you. And 100%, a lot of clubs are keeping their eye on Kvaskelia. No, I don't think Scotland will beat Spain. I think Spain will win because the new manager's actually playing Rodri at CDM. Not centre back. So for people wondering, Ryan will be hosting streams on World of Football. Some Jamaican streams in World of Football. Sometimes he will do dual streams, stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see. I will speak to him. We will be launching a new kind of series on World of Football, which will be called WOF Reggae Boyz, which means World of Football Reggae Boyz. And I am looking for a Jamaica fan or a Jamaican, someone who would like to come and help run that series with me. I've got Ryan. I want to get some other Jamaican fans and talk about Jamaica. So that's what I would love to do. So if anyone knows anyone or any of you would like to be involved, please let me know. I will be doing a preview on Friday for the Man City game, as well as the upcoming streams you've got. People, make sure to subscribe. Can we get to 230 subscribers in this stream? We're 4 subscribers away. People, 4 subscribers. We are 4 subscribers away from 230 subscribers. Can we reach it on today's stream? And we're 1 like away from 20 likes. Sebastian, would you like to come join me would you like to come join me now on the stream? Would you like to come and join and talk a bit about Jamaica and talk about Sweden, that kind of stuff? Would you like to come join now and co-host with me? I can add you in. Would you like that? Are you down? Okay, let me add you in now. 1 second. I'll send you a link, and then eventually we might do a we might do a call in. Okay, there we go. I'm going to send you the link on Twitter right now. Sebastian's going to join us, people. There's your link. Okay, I'm just getting everything ready on my side. I'm in now. I don't want that. Alright. So Sebastian, you've been sent a link on Twitter. So if you can join in. As soon as you're in, I'll add you in. Four subscribers away, people. 4 subscribers away. There he is. Let me add him in. 1 second, people. I've got to add also output capture. 1 second, people. Focusrite, USB audio. Let's see if that works. That works.
Am I in the stream now?
Yes, you are.
Yay! Oh. So, basically I will be available for the game against City, but I will be on Wednesday, but no, Tuesday is the Chelsea game. I will be on that one for the first half, then I have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but listen, Sebastian, let's quickly talk about this because this is about Jamaica.
Yeah.
Have you seen Bobby Reed's goal?
Yeah.
What was your thoughts? That was a fucking
I think that was a very, very good goal. Class finish also. I think the goalkeeper, I don't know who the goalkeeper was.
For who? For Jamaica?
No, for...
It's the keeper that was in the World Cup for Mexico. I can't remember his name.
Choa.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah, like I think it was a very, very close goal by Reed. And you know, I thought I would have said before the game that Jamaica would have won because Mexico have been playing good. But I think Jamaica should have won this.
If you look at the stats, if you look at the stats completely, I think Mexico had more chances. But as Demo said, Mexico should. They had more clear-cut chances.
Yeah.
But it's improvement. From what I'm seeing, it's improvement from Jamaica. It's much needed improvement. People were 3 subscribers away from 230 subscribers.
That's crazy. No, I think Jamaica I genuinely think they will make the next World Cup.
Genuinely.
Yeah, like this team, they're going forward into a position that Sweden was. Obviously, when we from the Eric Cameron days, you know, when it finished, and then obviously we rebuilt it with from 2016, and then it took some years to finally get better, and I think Jamaica. I think I'm pretty sure they will, because now
I
that
think
the
they'll go to
US,
World Cup. I think they'll go to World Cup.
it would be fun to see them versus Sweden. So Sweden probably could try
It'll
to
be
make.
good. But will also be good because the 2026 World Cup is going to be played in the USA, so which means Ryan can actually go to the games.
Mm.
And I want to see Jamaica play in Canada, so Ryan can go and actually go see the games. Cause it'd be really nice to see Ryan do like a vlog or something.
Well, hopefully I will be there. If
Are you
if
planning to
both,
go down?
yeah. So if I go, I probably stay with, Steve, because we talked
I'm
about
telling
it.
you now. I'm telling you now. If depending on the situation, I will look. I'm probably going to go as well and go to all the France games.
Mm.
I'm only going to go to France games though because I want to support France, of course.
It
And
looks-
Jamaica. I'll go Jamaica. I'll go vlog Jamaica and go do some like broadcasting, that kind of stuff.
Because if both Chile and Sweden make it, then I would probably have more fun, because my both nations are in it. And if Sweden or Chile plus France, then I could probably go with you. So, and then obviously I'd laugh at your face when Alexis Sanchez destroys Upamecano or.
Can you shut up, man? You stop having a go at France all the time. It's disgusting behaviour.
No, I'm joking,
But honestly, looking at it yesterday, we were shit yesterday. We were dreadful. No, I don't think we were dreadful in terms of dreadful performance. It was just that all the passing in the final third wasn't working. Griezmann, Mbappe, and Giroud were just passing to, especially Theo Hernandez was passing to. All the pass was way too strong.
Yeah.
And of course, one mistake by Ireland, they passed the ball straight to Pavard. Pavard shoots us at the box, scores.
What a goal.
As well, Maignan showing why he's our number one. Personally, in my opinion, I don't think Maignan being in the World Cup makes any difference except at the penalty shootout. The problem is, I don't know how good Maignan is at penalties.
Ooh.
I've seen him only save one, which is the Memphis one against us last week. But be fair, it was a shit penalty for Memphis Depay. So,
And obviously, I've been seeing Milan games this season. The last penalty, we can see that.
Is he good at penalty shootouts, Maignan?
I haven't really watched.
But that's why I think people saying, "Oh, if Maignan was at the World Cup, makes no difference." We were top of the group. We would have still got the same teams, and we would have still got Argentina. I think maybe our only chance is Sebastian. That maybe Maignan saves a few goals in the Argentina game, and it doesn't end up 3-3, and we win the game in 90 minutes. That's the only thing. But you got to also remember, Hugo Lloris was not bad. Even though how shit Hugo Lloris has been for Tottenham, in the World Cup he was one of the best keepers.
Yeah.
So in terms of Jamaica, of course, did you see Ravel Morrison's foul for the penalty?
No.
Very stupid tackle, literally lunging forward, doesn't get any of the ball, and I don't think Mexico were any. It wasn't going anywhere. I think he was actually going backwards to pass the ball backwards, and he just kind of got it straight in the foot.
Yeah.
He was given it a penalty.
Mina has been saving one penalty this season.
Yeah, so to me it wouldn't make a difference.
I'm sorry, but Upamecano and Konate needs to start every game.
Yeah.
You can see the chemistry they have.
Against Gibraltar, I want to see Konate Saliba, just because I want to just see the partnerships. I think right back, the back four is as it is, right? Back four is Maignan, Koundé, Mbakana, Kanate's trio. That's the back four. Midfield, I think in the future I want to see Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Griezmann. But I don't think we can drop Adrien, because Adrien's been one of our best midfielders. Even though he wasn't that good yesterday, but it was just the passing from everyone was off.
To be fair, I think Thuram is the man to go at striker.
It's going to be between Marcus and Kolo, but you've got to also take into account Kolo yesterday was playing out of position. We were playing him right wing.
Yeah.
He was winning a lot of free kicks though.
Yeah, I think you guys will destroy Gibraltar like 7 or 8-0.
We might do it like a San Marino, England San Marino. Because if you look at it, right, Netherlands yesterday, they had nearly 50 shots. 50.
52.
That's ridiculous. And they have got some dreadful finishes. Imagine Mbappe, Colomwani, Moussa Diaby against Gibraltar, man.
Oh my. Yeah, you know what I'm surprised of? Most that, like, look at San Marino, they have done much better last couple of months, even though they are losing. Like,
I think once San Marino managed to get a team full of actual footballers, they will start winning. The problem is the team is still mostly of non-pro players.
Yeah, and obviously that own goal, because I saw the San Marino match. The 40-year-old centre back. I don't know what he did, but he's stupid. Like he stand there like this, and then he like put his head there, and then header into the goal.
Maybe he thought, I can't score, so I just score for the other team.
There are only 2 players for San Marino that are good. It's the striker, who was the captain, and obviously the goalkeeper, Benedettini.
So those 2 are pros, right?
Yeah, kind of. The striker, Nicola Nani, he played for Crotone.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, pro. When I mean pro, I mean he plays for a proper club in the league.
Yeah, the goalkeeper played for Cesena in the Serie C, I believe. But they weren't.
But that's pro. What I mean, Sebastian, is most of San Marino's players, their actual job is shopkeeper, that kind of stuff. They're not pro players. Do you get what I mean? I think once they get more players from the youth or from actual leagues in San Marino or abroad, the actual pro players, we will see them score more goals. But the problem is they've got most of their players, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, like I think we should do like something that a formation with Italian players who can play for San Marino, who has not, been called to the Italian national team, of course.
Because they could be the saviours for them.
I dare someone to disrespect Ronaldo. Nah. I dare.
Penaldo.
Cry about it, cry.
I'm not crying.
Ronaldo is the GOAT, and
he's still not the GOAT.
Cry about it.
Messi's been balling as per usual.
I'm just happy that Vincent Hill did not get injured, one of the Luxembourg players.
But either way, let's not talk about shitty Penaldo, but let's talk about Sweden. Shush. No, they're both shit. The real GOAT is Haaland and Mbappe, but...
Good joke.
Shush. Right, anyway, in all seriousness, I want your thoughts on this, Sebastian. Leon Bailey, bro, because the guy's not turned up for Aston Villa, and he's not turned up for Jamaica. What's the solution with Leon Bailey, do you think?
Yeah, he was very good with Leverkusen. I'm not gonna take that away, but at Villa he hasn't been himself. He hasn't been, that guy who was supposed to be when he signed for Villa. He's supposed to be the main man, and he hasn't been that. I think Jamaica needs to stop starting him, because he ain't playing good. Like, he's playing okay, but he is not the man right now. I think the man for Jamaica is probably Shaman Nicholson, Bob Reed, or someone else.
But they've got Amari Hutchinson, who's at
Yeah.
Chelsea. They've got some good players, but I think, and also another thing which I want to ask you about, Ravel Morrison, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not playing for a football club. He's currently signed at DC United, but he's not been picked for their squad. Do you personally think they should be playing a player who's not playing for a club right now?
Yeah, so basically it's about Morrison. The last game he played was like October 9th of October 2022, and he scored that game. So
He scored a bicycle kick, not bicycle kick. He scored a free kick.
So if we if we look at the teams he played here, I'm gonna let you step. Man United, West Ham, Birmingham, QPR, Cardiff, Lazio, Atlas, Östersunds, Sheffield United, Middlesbrough, Den Haag. Okay, not Ten Hag, but Den Haag.
Ten Hag.
Derby County, and DC United. So, like, he is at this level, but I think he should look for a team where you can play regularly and you can like be the guy for the team. Like go to then let's say go to Finland, go to Sweden, go to Denmark, one of those leagues. Because he's definitely not good enough for the Prem, Liga, Bundesliga, or suddenly, yeah, Serie A. Go to one of the lower leagues where, oh yeah, you could not stat pad, but you could improve in another country and then come back what you learned. I think Ravel Morrison is a player where he sometimes loses it. Like he doesn't really want to play that good for one team when he has been there. In Östersunds, he only played a couple of games. Right? I don't know how many, but he played 9 games for Östersunds. If we compare to where he has been in Mexico, QPR, Birmingham, Derby, not DC United, he hasn't played that much. And if he goes to a team that he can build up confidence. He can be maybe star man of the team. I think he was just star man for like one of those clubs who in the lower leagues go to championship, go to some known team, and then play good. But Ravel Morrison, he should not be picked until he has a club. Until he plays regularly, like most of other players. Shaman Nicholson in Russia, he plays regularly. I believe he does. But for example, we have Omari Hutchinson, very good talent from Chelsea. I think he should get in the squad, play him. Does it work really well? Keep playing him and give him confidence. And I believe one thing that I think Jamaica should trust the youth a bit more, because I think Jamaica has good youth coming up, and I think Jamaica needs to build for the next generation of players also, because there won't be a time where all these older players end their international career and others has to step up. So go for a little bit youngster. Also, they have Blair Turgott, who has been very good for Häcken, Big Häcken. So I think he should get a call up. I don't know why he hasn't, because he has been really, really well, giving teams some problems. Hopefully not AIK this year, but I think if you give a player like, for example, Blair Turgott, who has played in the national team before, I believe. Did he? I think he played last year, if I'm not mistaken. If you give the Terriers, for example, who has been great for his football club in Sweden, if you get him into the national team, that would boost his performance um, in the club and on country level. So I think if a player does very well at club level, you should definitely take them to the national team level. For example, I watch a couple of leagues outside the big huge ones, uh, and when I've watched the North Macedonia league, that's crazy. I watched that league. Yeah, there is a Jamaican player, Ronaldo Cepas. He has been very good, and Jamaica. I'm surprised that Jamaica hasn't called up him yet, because he's fast. He scores goals. And thing is 4-3-3 the way to go for Jamaica? Do you think that's a thing they should do, or should they go for like 4-2-3-1 or something?
I think the way they're playing right now is alright. I just think they need to bench Leon and wait till Ravel gets a club. But anyway, people, make sure to subscribe, leave a like. We will be back Friday. So today is Tuesday, of course. In terms of live streams, we'll be back Friday, in terms of me and Sebastian. Ryan might be doing a Jamaica stream on here, maybe. I'm not 200% sure, but I will not be doing another stream till Friday, which will be the Premier League preview show. I'll be joined by Sebastian and a Man City fan. That'll be on Friday. I might release a video, a little video or something along then. But next kind of be Friday. Then we've got Man City versus Liverpool watch along, and then in the evening we've got our first Bundesliga watch along on World of Football, which will be Bayern Munich versus Dortmund, which will be Tuchel's first game at Bayern. And then for Sunday we haven't decided yet, but yeah, people, that's our plan. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Road to 230 subscribers. It's been Jersey Boy on World of Football for this Mexico 2, Jamaica 2 post-match. I thought Jamaica were very good improvement. We will try and do more Jamaican content in the next coming weeks here on World of Football. Sebastian, you're going to let people know where they can find you and what we've got planned.
You can find me on Twitter, obviously Instagram. Maybe if you guys wanna TikTok or something, I don't know, but you'd find my channel also. I've been changing my name quite a while, but it is what it is basically. Probably good. Also, I've been doing Copa Libertadores videos or something, videos with other people. I'm gonna do Libertadores content this year.
People, we're one subscriber away from 230. One subscriber. Can we go to 230 today? If we can get 230 today, people, we would have gained 100 subscribers in nearly 3 or 4 days. So come on, people, make sure you subscribe. Like, the World of Football channel is growing at a rapid pace. We've got loads and loads and loads of stuff planned. We've got Jamaican content, France content,
Sweden
content. Of course, we're going to be covering. There's the 3 national teams we're doing videos, streams about exclusively: Sweden, France, Jamaica. Then we got international football competitions. We got Premier League, La Liga, all this kind of stuff. We'll be doing videos, previews. You can find all football of the top 5 football leagues on here, including the Champions League, Europa League, and all these amazing kind of stuff here on World of Football. Again, we've got Man City, Liverpool on Saturday, 12:15 kickoff, 12:15 stream, and then we got 5:15 versus Dortmund Bayern, and then Sunday haven't decided yet. We'll see soon. We've got loads of stuff coming. Sebastian will be here on the preview, Man City Liverpool. I'm going to see if I can contact a few Man City fans to do this preview with, and another Liverpool fan. But people, thank you so much for watching. It's been Jersey Boy and Sebastian on World of Football for the Mexico-Jamaica post-match, and we'll see you next time for more here on World of Football.